It was 24th of March, again a super long period that I haven't seen the lights. I haven't been able to go every time there would be a chance, but all in all the season has been much more weaker than anyone would have predicted. But now there might be a chance to see something.
Hello there and welcome to spot some northern lights with me. I'm at the Degerby and the values are really good right now. I just came here and this is beautiful place. There is not much light pollution in here. So I will put up my gear and let's see how it goes again. There was a major CME that struck the earth like I don't remember, it was like 4 o'clock or something, so I came here as soon as it got dark. But the BC dived very much in that time, but when I came here the BC was already at plus side, so there is nothing really happening in the sky right now, and there is a full moon there and it is lighting everything up, so I don't know will I see some northern lights or what, but I have to try because the CME was pretty strong and it hit the earth and the speed got so high. I don't remember when I have seen that large speed in CME strike. So let's see, let's hope for the best. But the moonlight is probably going to spoil something, and there is also pretty cloudy now, and I watched some forecasts and it promised that in Degerby there would be only partly cloudy. So let's hope for the best and let's see how it goes. There is this quite beautiful river here and it looks very beautiful with the moonlight in the background, but the north is over there, so I think the river won't be in many photos, but it is beautiful here. And I put my fisheye lens near the river here, and as you can see there's a road also. I can point it so you can see it is pretty near the road, and there's some car going there, so you can see it is like that near to the road. And the north is actually over there, and in this place there is amazing views like in every direction, so I think this is very nice place and there is not much light pollution here, so I think this is very nice place to spot some northern lights. I have been here a couple of times I guess, and one time there was like this crazy mist, so I didn't see like anything, but I recommend this place because there is like fields in every direction here, and you could like walk and take some pictures with nice trees and the fields, and if the northern lights are not in the north, so you can see like in every direction here, so it is a beautiful place I think. Okay, I put my time-lapse camera taking pictures straight to the north. There is nothing seeing over there. I think there is maybe just a dim northern light glow in the sky, but nothing much. But the BC dived again in around -10, but only a short time. But maybe in an hour or so there might be something in the sky. I will hope for the best. The clouds are gathering all around, but maybe there is just some holes in the clouds so I could see some northern lights. That would be great.
There was actually something happening behind the clouds, but it is hard to notice because if the northern lights are weak, they are almost the same color as the cloud. So sometimes it is easier to see if there is some northern lights from the time-lapse video because the movement will reveal the lights behind the clouds.
So as you can see, the snow is almost gone. There are a couple of degrees minus now, but the snow is disappearing fast and the spring is coming, but maybe there is still some chances to see the northern lights. Let's hope so. So here is my fisheye lens and it is great view there, and there is the river, and I hope that there is something in the skies also, but I like this river much because it is like unique scenery here with the fields and this river. It's perfect. And there, as you can see, is my time-lapse camera taking pictures. And there's a great view to the north. It has been pretty weird winter because this is my first time when I am spotting the northern lights, so it hasn't been that easy. The clouds have been spoiling things very much, and a couple of times I couldn't just go, I had other things to do. But it has been like not so great year after all. I thought this would be like a super good year because we are in the peak of the solar cycle, but now I am learning that the best years are after the peak of the solar cycle. So maybe there will be better years to come, but this hasn't been that great. But still I am trying to film something, and let's hope that tonight there is something in the sky for a long time, because last time I saw the northern lights was like before Christmas, so, and now it is like spring and there is almost like a month or something still time to see the northern lights. So I am very hopeful that I will see something at least.
So, at the time there was some predictions that the peak of the solar cycle would be in the winter 2024. Later it was predicted to be in the summer 2025. Anyway, there has been very much disappointment among the northern light spotters around Finland. Many have said that this has been the worst year of spotting the lights. Also in pretty far north, like in Rovaniemi. Of course, it is a good thing to remember that my knowledge is more based to a personal experience and things that are discussed in the Northern Light groups in social media. So I have no scientific facts how the season has been and how much the clouds have spoiled and how active or not active the sun has actually been. Also, the bursts from the sun can miss the earth, so many things affect in seeing the Northern Lights. It is a good reminder how difficult it sometimes can be and how much patience is needed.
Doesn't look so promising.
The evening started to feel like an empty trip, even though the CME struck the earth very hard just a couple of hours ago. But there is still time, and it is yet to be seen what kind of effect the short BC drop will do. I haven't lost my hope just yet.
Great! Now there is northern lights in the sky, and they are not in the north, they are in the northeast south. They are in the west. So I maybe can take some pictures with the river and the northern lights. That's perfect. They aren't the biggest ones, or they are pretty big, but the moonlight is making them weak, but I can barely see some beams. But it's perfect because I haven't seen anything so long time, so this is more than okay for me. Perfect. Now I have to take some pictures. Yes, perfect. Now the northern lights are also in the northwest, so I can take some pictures of the northern light. There is a bow and it is pretty high, but I don't know how long will it stay there, but perfect that I can see something finally.
Here you can see how dim the lights actually are in the times of the full moon, if there isn't like crazy good values.
Okay, now the northern lights cannot be seen anymore, and the BC is very much the plus side. It has been very weird night because it was KP8 I think, and it was like promising, and I thought there would be like amazing northern lights tonight. but there was only this dim northern lights, but it was better than nothing. But it has been very weird because some people thought that they would see northern lights in like Germany and everywhere, but it hasn't been that big show after all, even though the CME struck to the Earth. And I don't actually know why. The density didn't get that up and the BC didn't dive that much. I don't know why, but it just happened like that. And now I think I will pack my stuff and head to home, and it's not even that late. And maybe I will see some northern lights soon again. And thanks a lot for watching, and bye bye.
It has happened a couple of times before also that even with a major CME, the BC jumps to very much the plus side and the show fades away or is very weak even though the speed and density would be high. So at least in this south, the BC value is pretty good indicator if the lights can be seen or not. But then again, in the times of CME strikes, it would still be a good idea to be in a good position because something could still happen. Also, if the moonlight wouldn't be that bright, there might have been pretty big lights. There are no guarantees to see the lights, and if you really want to see them, there is always a risk of quieter nights like this. It was still nice to see the lights, even for a short time. And the beams were actually very high at one point.
Super! And now the northern lights are also maybe in the northeast, southwest, northwest. But it wasn't that big. Oh no, there's a car coming. Watch out! I'm just hanging in here. Hello car. Bye bye car.